My main aims are just to help you find a happy, healthy version of yourself. So you may as well subscribe.
I'm in it just to rewrite history, cause I'm in the mood to label us the leaders of the new school. This ain't for the radio, can't find this on YouTube. This the type of killing that these critics ain't used to. Victorious.
Hey guys, so I'm gonna start, it's a bit of a weird one, but I'm gonna start the weekly vlogs on like a Saturday, I think maybe a weekend, because obviously I work full time and it's gonna be quite difficult to start them on Monday because I won't be doing anything until the evening, and honestly my weekends are much more interesting. If you've watched my last video, I did the open workout 21.1 yesterday and my body is so sore. I'm like dying today. Like my core really hurts, like my abs. I think it's, my core is quite weak anyway, so, and my shoulders. It's really clear that I need to do more upper body like pushing movements. Obviously I knew that my handstand push-ups and like handstand walking and that stuff, it hasn't been great for quite a long time. It's getting better. I PB'd my strict press the other day. I got 50 kilos on my strict press, which I'm really happy about, and that workout was never going to be good for me because obviously I'm quite heavy and I'm tall and there's no barbell. But yeah, I'm so sore. I don't really know what we're up to this weekend. Just kind of chilling out after the first week back at work because work has been so savage. School is exhausting. If any of you are teachers out there, you'll know what I mean. So I'm just chilling out this morning. I tried to have a line, but because I was so sore, I woke up at like 6:20. I've just been chilling out and drinking coffee for most of the morning. I would normally train on a Saturday, but I don't think I'm going to train today because I'm just so sore. Making Saturday morning breakfast. Hopefully you can hear me over the sizzling bacon and stuff. At least it's nice and sunny in Cornwall today. Starting off a nice Saturday. By the way, I'm wearing one of those. It's not like an hoodie, are they called? I love this. It's like a cheap one off Amazon. I'll put a link in the description if I can find it. Basically every day for forever, I've been having like sausage, bacon, eggs and stuff for breakfast. But recently this week I started changing over the weekdays because I was back in school to having like crumpets, just because it's so much easier in the morning, and since we've moved house it's a lot further to go in and I didn't really want to get up at like 6:20, so I'm getting up a little bit later and just having crumpets and Marmite. But I'm so excited about today's breakfast because I've not had like a fry up in ages, and it's super healthy because it's like chicken sausages, Martin has normal sausages, back bacon, eggs, and then I have like low calorie bread because obviously I'm calorie counting at the moment. Martin just has normal bread. It's really weird. They're like the exact same size. You wouldn't tell that one is low calories and one isn't. And I used to use the Fry Light stuff, but it was destroying my pans, so I'm using this, which is like a spray bottle with oil in it. Again, I can probably put that in the description if I can find it, but you just fill it up with oil and it sprays the oil, so you're getting like lower calories than if you were pouring it in. So I'm gonna have breakfast and then we're gonna do something today, hopefully. So this is the low calorie one and this is the not low calorie one. They're essentially the same size. 30 calories difference. They're both seeded bread. Obviously, favourite condiment. I'm not one to like not have ketchup, but I love ketchup on everything. And a lot of it. so I'm just heading back from the shops. We did a bit of a shop at Lidl, and I think I'll do like a little grocery haul when I get back. I've sort of changed what I've been buying lately, so it will be what I'm getting at the moment. If you followed me for a while, I would pretty much eat the chicken sausages, bacon and everything you saw me have this morning like every single day, but I literally just bought like loads of crumpets today because when I'm at work I'm not eating the whole cooked breakfast every morning, which is sad because I love it, but also, and it also hits my protein really easily, but I just don't have the time to do that now because I'm a teacher and I don't have the time because I've got to get up early and go. At the moment I am cutting calories, so I'm trying to drop a little bit of weight. That is because I did a bulk for a while and I put on a bit of body fat. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just my performance tends to improve when I'm slightly lighter than I am now. I'm not really focusing on weight too much because obviously I know I've put on some weight that is muscle mass, which is a good thing, and obviously my lifts and stuff are going up and my upper body strength is improving. Yeah, I am doing a cut, so this is the food that I am eating and buying whilst doing a cut. So this is the kind of food that I eat to lose weight. Don't judge me on the treats and stuff because I love treats. And although I do have stuff like the protein bar you saw earlier, that is my kind of go-to treat because they taste like pudding, they taste like dessert, or like chocolate bars, and they are low in sugar. They're kind of the same calories as a chocolate bar, but they are lower in sugar, which is quite cool. So, and I'll link them in the description because they are my favourite protein bar, and if you've not tried them you need to try them because they are the best, and they keep bringing out new flavours, which is really bad for my bank balance but so good for my diet. And my new favourite thing at the moment as well is beef jerky, and I discovered this company King's. They sell them at Lidl. I didn't get any at Lidl today because King's are so lush, and they saw it on my story the other day and they contacted me and sent me like 100 bags of beef jerky, so I'm not going to need to buy that for a while, but that's another one of my go-to snacks. So yeah, basically I'm just eating well, eating a healthy balanced diet, and I am tracking my calories every day and making sure I don't eat over the amount, but the amount of calories that I'm eating is 1,800, so it's not a really small amount. I can easily eat that and not feel too hungry because I eat huge volumes of food and I tend to put a lot of vegetables into everything I eat. And tonight we are going to have a bit of a treat. We're going to have some burgers. Haven't had lunch yet. I just tend to eat the same thing whether I'm losing weight or gaining weight or whatever. It's just the quantity changes and the amount of stuff like peanut butter and normal butter and fats tend to change because that fats have more calories in them, so I tend to reduce my calories in the fat content that I'm eating, but I still eat enough fat for like normal hormone function and that kind of thing. If you want to look into more of my videos about how to lose weight, I will link them in the description below. I've got one that's like how to lose weight and one which is my actual story on how I lost 100 pounds. Both of them are quite interesting, and I've also got a video on how I bulked as well if you're interested in that. I'm going to do an update video when I finish this kind of cutting phase and I'll show you the progress photos. But yeah, I'll see you back at the house and we can look through my groceries. Hey guys, so I've got all the shopping behind me and I'm just going to like pan over it and talk you through some of the bits because there's quite a lot, and this isn't really a typical shop because I've got a lot of crumpets because I've decided that I'm now gonna like eat crumpets for breakfast, so I've like stocked up because I like crumpets for snacks too, so I probably wouldn't normally buy that much. And I've got a few things that I'll only buy like once a month. Cheeses, that's my cheese, the 50% less fat one, and then this one's Martin's cheese. Breads, we've got brioche burger buns. Actually, these aren't too bad for the calories. Yeah, 170. I find them surprisingly low in calories. And then this is my bread, which is lower calorie, smaller loaves, and then this is Martin's bread, although when they're both toasted they look about the same size as you saw this morning. And I've got 2 bags of my favourite mixed veg. So if you've watched last week's video, which was a meal prep, I use a lot of these in a lot of my meal prep, so that kind of goes into a lot of my evening meals just to make sure I've got enough veg in there. I tend to put like huge bags of that in, and I'm also using that in the pasta that I'm making for lunch. And then obviously it's Sunday, so we've got a roast chicken. I was getting the roast in the bag ones, but I've just switched to that one because it's cheaper, and also the herbs on the little ones are a bit weird. And then barbecue sauce. They've got some really nice flavours of that, and obviously ketchup. I love ketchup. I don't bother with like low sugar or anything because it just tastes gross. As I said, loads of crumpets. Crumpets are surprisingly low in calories. 198 calories a crumpet. And so it kind of depends what you put on it, but I put on this Dane pack, which I guess is supposed to be like Lure pack, but it's light, and the calories on that are quite low. And then I use Marmite, so I have Marmite crumpets pretty much daily for breakfast. Next, these are the sausages that Martin has, the kind of cheap Cumberland ones, and then I have the chicken sausages. Those are quite low in calories. I think they're 54 calories per sausage, which is amazing, because I probably couldn't eat these. Those are 115 calories a sausage, which is quite a lot. But to me, it doesn't really make much difference. I just get the cheapy Yorkshire puddings. That's again for the roast tomorrow. And then I really love these, like lentil curl crisps. They're only 92 calories a bag, so they're really good for a snack in the day. Pepperoni for the wrap pizzas we do. I thought these were the low fat one, but they're not, but I'm still gonna have them for tea tonight because I can fit them in, I think. Gravy for the roast tomorrow. Mushrooms, I love mushrooms. And then just some salad. I've got quite a lot of spinach and stuff already in the fridge, so I didn't need much salady things. They would normally be much more green. Basic potatoes. I love this stuff at the moment. This is ice cream, but it's low calorie, so. And personally with the ice creams, I don't really like eating the high calorie ones anymore, just because, not because I feel guilty or anything, but because I just feel like a bit rubbish. Like I suffer really badly with like sugar crashes, and it affects my mood quite a lot, so I prefer to eat like a whole tub of the low sugar stuff, but I probably have like a third of that at the time, rather than having like a tub of Ben & Jerry's. I feel much better after eating that, so I tend not to have stuff like Ben & Jerry's, and if I do, I would have like less of it. I wouldn't have a whole tub, but with that, I would normally have that with like a bit of granola and some of the Sweet Freedom sauces, so that one's really nice though. Got tuna, that's gonna be for my pasta that I take to work. Skim milk, which just goes in my coffees. Coffee, because I'm out of coffee. And I get these cheap pasta sauces. Sometimes I'll just get tinned tomatoes and then put the herbs in myself. I've got 2 of those. And then these split pots we love for like desserts. We like to have dessert after tea. And they're like 198 calories per pot, which is pretty good. And then just a massive thing of low-fat Greek yogurt, which sometimes I have with granola after tea. So yeah, there's a lot of food there, but that is basically the sort of stuff that I'm eating while I'm doing the calorie deficit. And then in the week I just have tuna pasta, and then in the evenings I tend to have some of the meals that I've done in my meal prep videos, and they are like the Tupperwares that I take out of the freezer and put straight into the microwave, and they're really good food, and they're full of vegetables, and I won't need to meal prep those again for a while because I did so many. Both freezers are now full, which is good. Maybe once a month I'll get like a meal prep shop, and that will just be more of the veg, more of the sausages, some more chicken breasts and stuff, and depending on what I'm having, maybe like curry sauce. Yeah, it really depends. So yeah, that's my shop. For the rest of the day, we're just gonna chill out. I'm gonna do a bit of editing. We're gonna watch the rugby because that's on later, and I might do some stretching, but other than that, we're just gonna have like a chilled out Saturday. And the weather is like up and down today. It's been raining and now it's sunny again. It's just a nightmare, so I'm not sure if we'll be going for a walk tomorrow or not, but I'm sure you'll find out. Morning, so it's Sunday and I literally just spent all last night editing basically. I got up today at 6 because I'm so sore from 20.1 still, like really achy. It's not good. But yeah, I'm just gonna carry on editing this morning. The reason it's taking so long is because it's like a meal prep video. They seem to take forever, but that's okay. I just won't do them very frequently. So I'm just gonna get on that, make some breakfast in a bit, and then we're gonna go drop presents over to my mum and Martin's mum later, obviously social distance in the garden. It's gonna be quite a slow day traveling from place to place. So I'm just gonna head to the garage gym, not because I'm doing anything, because I'm in normal people clothes, but Martin's gonna attempt 21.1, which is gonna be really cool. I'm so excited. Martin kind of does a bit of CrossFit on and off, don't you, babe?
Yeah, a little bit. Not a lot.
He does a lot of like handstand walks, but he's only done double unders like a handful of times, but he's really good at them anyway. Like really annoyingly good. Kind of just picks up everything super fast. You hadn't really done double unders before, have you?
A little bit, not a huge amount.
Yeah, so like before he started training with me, he hadn't really done much double unders and then just picked them up within about a week. Really annoying. It took me a year, but you know. I'll show you some clips of him doing it and let you know how he gets on.
You don't know how much I've already been through. You don't know the place I'm coming from. I've been high, I've been low, fought the demons in my soul. You don't know how much I've already been through. Stand proud, never backing down. Till they put me in the dirt. So you're gonna learn. You get what you
It's a farm. So I'm at my mum's house. Obviously we're outside because social distancing and stuff. Yeah, I've come to see her pigeons. She's been rescuing pigeons today. I thought I'd just show you the animals that we've got outdoors as well because they're cute. I'll show you the pigeons in a minute, but here are the sheep and the horses. Hey Beans! Can I go in? Hey sweetie. Hey. Which one's these two? Walter. Walter and Desmond. They're really friendly for sheep. Yeah. That one's Firefly and this one is Misty. Pigeons. So these are the seagulls. Herringulls, sorry, herringulls. And Mum has been rescuing birds for well over a year now. For West Cornwall Wildlife. And I'll put a link below that you can use to donate to West Cornwall Wildlife because they always need more money for food to look after the birds and also like shelters and all sorts of stuff. And they do lots of really good work, so I think it's really important. Morning, so it's 6:20 on a Monday morning and I'm gonna do, well, I'm up earlier than normal because I'm gonna try this new thing. I'm gonna do a little workout, like 7 minutes I think, and it's not really about like fitness goals or anything like that, it's just moving and feeling a bit better in the morning, so I'm just so tired. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. I've got my kettlebell, let's go.
Made for this. Face it, greatness is in my genetics. Rely on me, you never regret it. Victory's mine, yeah, that's where I'm headed. For this passion and drive, I'm forever indebted. Known to motivate each person near. I'm sure it's my purpose to persevere. Yeah, you looking at the chosen one. I said you looking at.
Not bad for 7 minutes. So I was using a 16 kilo kettlebell and I did 15 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Kettlebell swings, then push press, 1 round on each arm, and then bodyweight lunges. I do feel good. I also feel quite tired, but I feel awake, which is the aim. Breakfast. Crumpets. These are my mugs that I'm using at the moment. It says, "You've got this," in big bold writing in the middle, but it says, I believe in you, you've got this, you're doing great, keep going. And the reason I made them is because I wanted to give you something that you can look at in the morning that will give you some like positive messages, things that I would say to you if I was speaking to you, trying to encourage you on. I've put them on mugs, I've put them on prints, lots of different things, and they're all available on my Etsy shop if you would like them. But honestly, they've just been helping me. Like, I didn't expect that, but I got some samples, and yeah, I find them really encouraging just to myself, so that's cool. So having my Marmite on toast for breakfast, and then I'm gonna get ready, go to work. I'll probably see you after work because it's gonna be a long day. And that wasn't my only training session. I'm gonna train again when we get home. That was only 7 minutes though, so it was just like a little one. But yeah, I'm doing the strength training program from Team Training, so that's going quite well. But obviously with the CrossFit Open in there as well, I'm sore, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So I'll see you later on. Hi guys, so I've come home from work and God, that was a long day. Honestly, being a teacher is so exhausting. Please comment below if you're a teacher as well. It's just mental being back. Every day when I come home from school, I'm honestly just exhausted and just want to like lie down on the sofa and not do anything. I really don't want to do my training. I don't want to do anything, but I know it's good for me and I know it's what I want to do. Today, one of the competitions that I normally compete at, All Games, posted that their dates are out and that it's happening. So that's given me so much motivation for training. I'm so excited. So at least I've got that, but it means that I need to get all my gymnastics and stuff up to scratch before then. So I'm gonna go train. I've looked at the session. It's like back squats and then like a snatch complex at 60%, which isn't too heavy, and then after that a bit of like strength work. So I'm on a strength program at the moment, mainly because I need to build up my strict strength in gymnastics, so that should be good. But today I think it's like single leg stuff, which always kills me. But I have just got a delivery. It's from Gymshark. So they're the new, it's the new sports bra and shorts from Gymshark, and the reason I got them is I like Gymshark stuff, but mainly for like wearing like out and about. I've got some like longer Gymshark shorts that I wear occasionally, but they don't really do much that's like CrossFit-y stuff, apart from these are like exactly like CrossFit shorts. I've not tried them on yet, I'm gonna try them on in a minute, but they just look so nice and they're bright yellow, and I can just imagine myself wearing these at a comp, so I'm gonna try them on now. Oh my god, is this not just like amazing? It's so nice, I'm so happy. It's just because it's so bright yellow, and like bright colours are totally my thing. If you have ever seen me compete or anything before, I love bright colours. They just make me happy and positive, and the fabric is so smooth. Like so smooth. I've taken the padding out because I hate padding in everything. Yeah, and the back is so cool. Often I find with like sports bras, my lats are so big that if they've got straps that go down both sides, it's just really uncomfortable. So having one that goes down the middle is perfect. I'm gonna get changed out of this because I'm not gonna train in it because it's too cold. I'm gonna train in leggings because it's still really cold in the UK. Yeah, I'm gonna put leggings on and then I'm gonna go and train. So I've just finished training. It went okay today. The squats felt fine. They were quite strong. I built up to like 85, which is good. I just got the new weights from Powerhouse, which I'm so happy about. They're like 25 kilos, which means I can now actually deadlift enough. So we've got like 140, so it's not like enough to max out my deadlift, but it's enough to like train and be able to train heavy enough. Obviously we're back in the gyms on the 12th, so I'm just kind of waiting for then, but I'm just so happy and so thankful to Powerhouse for sending me those. We still really need a squat rack. That, oh my god, the builder's trestles are a nightmare and they just fall to pieces all the time. We do have a squat rack on the way from Powerhouse again, but they're not going to deliver until like after the gym's open, so oh well, we're just making do. By the way, the tape that I use on my thumbs, these guys are amazing. I'm not sure if I've said before, but Wood and Done. I'll link them below. So obviously if you do any Olympic weightlifting, you should be hook gripping, and it can kind of make your thumbs a bit sore, and also it helps with grip, so that's why I'm wearing that. I'm going to take them off now. Not sponsored at all, it's just they've supported me for such a long time. My back's really hurting today, and it has been doing for quite a while, and it's not because I'm doing anything wrong in the gym, it's because the desk at work is the wrong height for the chairs, and I'm like bending forward and it's putting a lot of strain on my lower back, and so I've moved to like a smaller chair. I've tried to sort it out, and today I just made the rookie ever of sitting at the big table again because I'd forgotten how much agony it puts me in, and it's just all locked up again. So, and also I've not had a sports massage in ages because obviously we can't, so I've messaged my sports massage guy and I'm booked in for the 12th, obviously if everything all goes well, but I need that. It's just, I'm in so much pain, so I think I'm gonna go back in, obviously have tea, and then do a bit of stretching and stuff, maybe just look after myself tonight, try and like recover so I can start training hard a bit tomorrow. I'm okay with the training plan at the moment. It's a strength training plan because I need that for like the gymnastics side of things, but I am thinking that I'm missing quite a lot of CrossFit stuff, and there's like a fair amount of fitnessy things that aren't in there, so I'm thinking about talking to them about that, maybe getting on the CrossFit program too. But I'm such a program hopper, it's really bad. And give me, if there are any coaches, CrossFit coaches watching this video, give me some advice. I'm terrible. I like literally hop from program to program. I'm a nightmare, and I just need, all I want is to be able to do muscle ups, handstand walks, and like gymnastics well. That's my main focus, but I also want to maintain my fitness, and obviously I've got comps that are going to come up in like July-ish, so I'd like to be able to be good at the gymnastics side of things by then, but also be fit enough and not lose my strength. Can I have it all? Probably not, but I want it. So please help. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, stick to the program, and then I'm adding in little bits of like conditioning stuff in the morning, like a little bit of a workout here and there. So we'll see how that goes, and obviously the Open's happening right now, so I'm not putting too much pressure on myself with training because it just messes up my body every single week. Not in like an injury kind of way, but like I'm just tired and work's tiring. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and chill out, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Oh, my hands are so gross. Look at that. This is chalk and then horrible calluses. I need to get rid of those.
The last rep, I was just like,
oh babe.
We have 10 games to go, so there are a lot of points we have to go for them, but we have to look at them, obviously, and yeah, let's make sure that it will happen tonight.
I really don't want to train today. I'm very unmotivated, I'll be honest, and especially like being back to work is so hard, so tiring, just so tired all the time. And it's a lot easier when you can just go straight from work and then go to the gym and like not sit down in between, not sit in the car for half an hour, train immediately after work and then come home and it's done. And today I'm just really not feeling it, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I need to. I've got competitions to prepare for. I'm like super excited about the summer, like competing again with my friends, really excited about one and all games. I've got lots to look forward to, and I need to get better at a lot of things so that I can do that. Just right now I just don't want to train, but if you know me, you know that I don't care about motivation. I don't need motivation. I've never needed motivation. The majority of the time I feel like this. I feel like I don't want to train, I don't want to do it, and I actually start enjoying it about halfway through. So I'm just gonna get changed and I'm gonna go and get it done. So it's Tuesday, it's like 5 o'clock because, so I made it and I'm actually feeling a bit better now, but this is probably one of the reasons I'm not feeling great, is because, so I've got a Whoop band, which is a fitness tracking app and band. I've got a review on my channel that I'll link you to if you want to watch that, but it's essentially, it tracks your heart rate variability, so it tracks your fitness, and also your increase in fitness using heart rate variability, and your strain, which is like training strain, day strain, so it's kind of like stress on the body. So today mine is pretty bad. I had 7 hours, might sound like a good night's sleep to some of you guys out there, but to me it's awful. I normally have about 8 hours sleep. My recovery is in the red, which is 29%, and that, when my recovery is in the red, I always feel like rubbish. I hadn't really looked at it until now, to be honest. And then my day strain is 5.4 already, and that's quite high. So to put it in perspective, when I was working from home, my day strain was about 1, so that is quite high. So it only recommends that I build to an 8.5 day strain, which I think that'll probably be about right once I've done my workout. But the reason I'm probably feeling so unmotivated is because my sleep has been terrible, my recovery's been terrible, my body's sore, and it's telling me basically not to overdo it. So I really like Whoop though. Whoop's really good for training. It's really good for helping me understand my body, just figure all those things out and see if my fitness is increasing. It also does respiratory rate, so it can track like early signs of the virus. But yeah, I find the most helpful things on Whoop is recovery and sleep metric, and it's really clear to see now, looking at my recovery scores for this week, that work has affected me so much. Or not for this week so far, and last week when I went back, so it's been bad. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with the workout because otherwise I'm just not gonna do it.
You don't know how much I've already been through. You don't know the place I'm coming from. I've been high, I've been low, fought the demons in my soul. You don't know how much I've already been through. Stand.
So training is done. Sorry if it's a bit echoey and you can hear the fan. I'm in the bathroom because I'm just about to have a shower. Yeah, it was okay. There was a lot of like strict gymnastics today, which is good because it's what I need. It's hard though. My pull-ups have gone from like, I used to be able to do 10 and now I struggle with like 3. So I was doing a few extras like banded for like volume because I'm supposed to do 6, but I don't have 6 at the moment, which is like so embarrassing, but I'm sure it will come back in no time. Obviously I'm a little bit heavier, so that plays a part, and we didn't have a pull-up bar for a long time in lockdown, so I've just had to build it all back up again, but it's okay. And today's just been like a whirlwind. Like, work is crazy, life is crazy. I think it's just being back to work and trying to train all at the same time. It's just a lot. It's a lot. Like, working full time, we have to stay until 4:30, which is quite a long time. Like, in previous jobs when I've been a teacher, I've chosen to go home early so that I can do my planning later on in the evening, but obviously they don't do that in our school, so I'm trying not to let it have an effect on my training and just keep going. And I've added little bits of training in the morning, as you've seen this week. This morning, you won't have seen it because I didn't film it, but I did a core workout this morning and it just woke me up. It wasn't, I found yesterday when I did my little crossfit style workout, I was too buzzing when I got to work. I was like, I just couldn't stop. I was so excited and like just so like on edge because I'd done that. So I think I need to hit like a happy medium between the two. Like, don't train too hard, but train enough to wake me up, because it's the purpose of it, is kind of wake me up and make me feel good. So I think I'm going to do another one tomorrow, and then Thursdays I'll wake up early anyway, and so I'm going to go have a shower, and then tonight we're just going to chill out. I'm having like beef pasta, which is another one of those that I meal prepped the other day. We're having that for tea, and then I might do a little bit of stretching, but other than that I think I'm just going to chill out.
You're the chosen ones.
The pressure will be relentless. Yes, Marco! Push, 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 come on! The scrutiny.
Morning guys. So It's Wednesday morning and I'm, oh god, the lighting here. So it's Wednesday morning, I'm not in work because I've got counselling this morning, and honestly it's been helping me so much. I've been having it for the last couple of weeks. It's hard to talk about. Obviously if you've seen me on SAS, you know I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life, various things that I can't talk about really, more than my fair share of trauma. There's a lot of things that have happened in my life. I'm just getting to the point now where I'm trying to deal with it because I've kept myself busy for several years to try and avoid feeling anything from what has happened to me. It kind of caught up with me really. So when we went into lockdown and we had time to be still and I couldn't keep myself busy anymore, all of these horrible feelings started coming in. I really struggled with my mental health and I had to start listening to how I was feeling because I had no escape anymore. It's part of the reason I stopped drinking too, because I found I wanted to drink on the weekends because it would make me feel better, but I realised that was just another form of like self-medication. And although I wasn't really doing it that much, it was starting to increase and I knew the effect that drinking had on my mental health, so I stopped drinking and then just slowly started dealing with stuff. I've started journaling, which has helped, and just started to try and deal with how I'm feeling and like validate my feelings, listen to how I'm feeling. I've been on the waiting list for counselling for quite a while, and obviously I've got PTSD. I'll link below my story on SAS and also my recent video that is like 1 year on, and I explain a little bit more about the PTSD there. Yeah, it's really hard. I'm on the list for EMDR treatment, which is like rapid eye movement, which should help with the panic attacks and some of the other things that I deal with. But counselling is more for like having someone that listens and that I can talk to and be open about all of the things that's going on for me at the moment. And honestly it really helps. It just helps having someone that's going to listen and isn't going to invalidate your feelings or tell you that you're being over dramatic or anything like that. I've had a lot of gaslighting in my life, to the point where I will basically gaslight myself. I'll like minimize my own feelings because other people have it worse and all that sort of thing. But it's not about other people having it worse. Like, pain is valid, and the stuff that has gone on for me is pretty awful. Anybody would be struggling. Other people also struggling doesn't invalidate how you're feeling. That's what we've got to remember at the end of the day. I'm not wearing any makeup because I do normally cry during these, but I tend to feel really positive at the end. I feel like I hold a lot of tension in my body, especially when I'm stressed. What seems to happen at the end of the sessions is my whole body starts to relax, and I feel like I lose all of that tension that I've been feeling. It helps me understand better how I'm feeling. Talking about it and like airing it helps figure out what I'm feeling. And that's also another reason why I journal, because writing it down helps me realise how I'm feeling and helps me realise what problems I'm having. If I just keep it all in my head, I tend to not really understand what's going on. I do massively recommend counselling. I'm with it's with a charity and they're providing, I think it's 12 weeks of counselling for me. I'll put a link in the description below as well for the NHS link to mental health care. You can sign up for talking therapies and stuff through that link. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna go to work. You'll probably see me again when I'm doing my workout later. So it's probably only slightly sunny, but I've decided it's shorts weather. They are like slightly longer ones, but I think they'll be warm enough, hopefully. And it is like, it's a tiny bit warm, a little bit sunny, and the heater will have been on in the gym anyway. So I know I've got deadlifts next. I've not deadlifted in about a year, so that should be interesting. We now have enough weight for me to deadlift like 130-ish. Probably won't go that heavy today. It's like a pyramid of like 10, 8, 6, 6, 8, 10. So I'll just see how I get on and have fun lifting, I think. See you in the gym.
I'm in it just to rewrite history, cause I'm in the mood to label us the leaders of the leaders of the new school. This ain't for the radio, this on YouTube. This the type of critics say used to. Victorious, victorious, victorious. In this day and age, I got time for innovation, time to be creative, time too big to waste on my time on critics hating. Flattered by your opinions to show you I'll just embrace it. Now watch a early sunrise up, no daylight savings, go nuts when I have to. Glaze bet my sound in this beats on the house that we dreaming. Watch me way back up in the castle, my thoughts are distorted. Cause I recall guys were hating uncommonly, all of them, but can't come and deny dominators. Hold up.
I loved it. I was so excited. Not done deadlifts in quite a long time, as I said, and I wasn't sure how my strength was going to be, but I did 100 for 8, 95 for 10. Is okay. I think that must mean I've got at least 130 in me at the moment. I think maybe when we get back to the gyms I might just like max out my deadlift and give it a go. Not sure that's a good idea. Tomorrow is rest day and that's pretty much the end of my Thursday. I might show you the meals that I'm having for tea, but again, you've probably got the gist of what my life is like at the moment. I basically go to work and then come home and train and eat and then chill out. I've been trying to add in a little bit of stretching, and counselling went well earlier. Like, I unpicked a lot of things, figured out a lot of stuff, cried a lot again. But it is what it is, and I definitely recommend it. Like, my whole body feels so much more relaxed after I have a counselling session. I feel like I've just, like, a weight has literally been lifted off my shoulders. I'm gonna jump in the shower and then go and have tea, and then I'll probably see you tomorrow morning.
I've got John behind me, and behind John is Andrea. Don't know what they're up to.
Morning. So as predicted, I actually slept really well, probably because of counselling again. It just went really well. Every time I have it, I feel like the weight's literally been lifted off my shoulders and I just feel so calm, and like my body has got rid of all of its tension. And also it's rest day today, which is great. I'm really excited about that. I just get to chill out this evening instead of coming home and trying to work out straight away. It's 6:20 and I'm gonna do a little bit of stretching because I'm trying to wake up and do like a little morning workout, but because it's rest day I'm not allowed to do a workout, so I will stretch and just try and wake myself up a little bit. I'm gonna put the kettle on and then have my coffee and my crumpets and then go to work. So I'm super sleepy. It's only about 9 o'clock, but I'm going to bed early because, well, to be honest, I go to bed at 9:30 anyway, so it's not that early, but I'm so tired. I'm gonna do like a bit of a wind down. So today was my rest day, but at school we tend to play a lot of like sports and stuff with the kids, and I played basketball. I just found this hilarious. So my whoop strain came up as 7.5 for basically basketball over lunchtime, and that is high. That's like as high as a CrossFit workout, and I was basically just having fun. I've just been like ravenously hungry today and I definitely went over my calories a little bit because I was just so hungry. I think it's because I deadlifted heavy yesterday. At the end of the day, I can't really put on weight by eating at like what was essentially maintenance calories for a day. I think this week has just hit me. The CrossFit Open workout is going to come out later on a Friday morning. Last week I woke up super early, like really stressing about what the workout was going to be. I don't think I'm going to feel like that this time. I don't know though. My evening wind down routine, as you saw, I basically make myself like a little tea. At the moment I've been having the like pucker nighttime teas just before I go to bed, but sometimes I'll have like a chamomile one. I have hundreds of teas, and then I'll like come upstairs around 9 o'clock, 9:30ish, and then I'm gonna listen to like a little playlist. So it's this ASMR sleep track, and it's really good, honestly. The first time I did it, I was listening to it while I was journaling, just helped me wind down. I literally just fell asleep in like the first 2 minutes, and like an hour later mine came up and he was like, what happened? I was just like lying there still with like my journal in my hand and the lights on, and I was just out. I'll have like my weighted blanket, which is behind me. I have that on for a little bit. I usually take it off like when mine comes up, just like I'll I'll sleep without it mostly, but just helps me like settle a little bit because I really like pressure. I'm quite sensory. I really like the pressure of a weighted blanket. It really helps with stuff like anxiety, so that's good. And then also I showed you I take ZMB6 or ZMA, zinc and magnesium supplements, and basically I've been taking that for years. According to my doctors, don't quote me on this, but there are some therapeutic benefits to people that have anxiety and also bipolar disorder. Apparently that's what they think. They think basically I use it as a sort of medication, even though it's a food supplement, but I just find it helps me sleep, honestly. It's supposed to promote deeper and longer sleep, and it's supposed to promote more deep sleep. That's essentially what I do before I go to bed, and I find that really helps me settle down. So hopefully even better sleep tonight. My Whoop's telling me that I need 8 hours sleep, and I've only been getting like 7 hours a night, and I know that seems like quite a lot, but my body needs 8 hours. So on that note, I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you tomorrow morning and run you through what I think about the open workout. Morning guys, so I'm just about to watch the open announcement, which was on last night, and although I think I already know what it is, I've just seen on WODprep have posted on their Instagram the breakdown of it, and it looks like it's the 2017 dumbbell snatches, the burpee box jump over workout, which I did because I started CrossFit back in right at the end of 2016, but I was 16 stone when I did this, so my score will be very different, and I think I might have done it scaled, I'm not sure. I know that the dumbbell that I was using was one of those like basic gym dumbbells with I remember the plates kept like spinning off because it had one of those like bolts on the end of it that you tighten. At least it's got a little bit of weightlifting in it, and it hasn't got like any really bad stuff for me like heavy gymnastics. I'm alright at burpee box jumps. It's just doing it in the space that I've got is going to be quite difficult because I think they're like burpee box overs, and I can't remember if you have to do the burpee facing the box or next to the box. Either way, I don't have a lot of room, so yeah.
Joining Justin tonight a 21.2. Allow me to introduce you to a test. 21.2 is a test once known as 17.1.
So I've just finished watching the open announcement, and it was so cool. Justin Medeiros was so fast, it was insane, and Samuel Quant was good, but it was clear to see how far ahead Justin Medeiros was. I reckon he's going to do really well this year. I'm going to end this vlog here because on Fridays, while the open is on, I'm filming my workouts and then trying to post it Friday evening so you can watch my attempt like straight away. So if you want to watch my attempt, you can check out that. My next vlog will probably be either a weekly one again or a weekend vlog. I'm going to try and do these vlogs every single week because quite like posting 2 videos, and these are easy to do, and I'd like to give you a little bit more insight into my life, and I think you get like a lot of training and stuff. So let me know if you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you'd like to see from future vlogs. I can film more parts of my life if you want me to. Obviously I feel like this one was just a lot of food and fitness but that is basically my whole life. So Easter holidays is coming up soon, and that might be a little bit more exciting because obviously we're kind of coming out of lockdown a little bit, and I'll hopefully be going out a little bit more in Cornwall. I think this weekend we might be going for a little walk. I think Martin's going to take me like orienteering because he's done that with school a little bit, and I'm really excited. I love orienteering. I love like map reading and stuff. Obviously I did a lot of that kind of thing on SAS. Please do subscribe to the channel if you like these kind of videos, or if you like videos with informative content. I'm always just trying to help you improve your mental and physical health, and hopefully along the way you can pick up something that might help you. So thank you for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.